Igbo ọma na-ege ntị, anyị ekene unu ọzọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi tata. Daalụnụ ka unu si bụ onye na-esonyere anyị n'ihe na-eme na Eastern News 24. A sịkwa na unu ga-adị ka echi, na echi ada agwụ agwụ. Otu anyị kwuru otu a ka ọ ya dịrịrị. Ise ise ise. Dịka o si dị, ewetara nnukwu ozi dị oke mkpa bụ nke a na-akpọ evening tea from the office of Biafran Republic Government in Exile, nke bụ onye isi bụ Maazị Simon Ekpa. Unu ya like ya bụ ife. Kaba na alụkwa unu ga-esie ya, ọ na drọpụ kọmentị unu ife unu chere gbasara ihe Biafran Republic Prime Minister bụ also Biafran spokesperson ugbu a kwugasị n'ilu akwụkwọ. So unu ga-esie ya ọfụma na drọpụ like kọmentị unu ife unu chere n'ụdị nke unu gbasara maka ihe unu na-eje ịnụ kịta. All right, over to you, sir.
Doubted the Biafra Republic government. You doubted me. At the end, you see cabinet, over 113 people. When we started the Biafra administrative office in the United States in Baltimore, you doubted me. Some people even went there to remove the Biafra flag. They say nothing like that existed. It's a lie. It's a propaganda. Yet, it came, we inaugurated the house, and you become a liar as always. You failed. I am still here. We started the Biafra Self-Referendum Convention in Finland, started advertising it. They say it's a propaganda. It is only way to collect money from his unsuspecting members. As if that is not enough. They saw people trooping into Finland. They say that is not true. They saw the way I entered the hall. The love showered on me is unbelievable. And then they begin to panic. They say, oh, the people that came to Finland are idiots. The people that came to Finland are not human beings. The people that came to Finland don't have sense. Of course, you know, they always look for something to talk you down. But we have never deviated one day. We never shaked. We talked about the Biafra Liberation Army. They say it's a lie. He don't have anybody. There is no man anywhere. You only have this boys brigade. Some people even begin to compare the Eastern Security Network picture videos with just a show of the anti-aircraft that we have. One of the anti-aircraft. They say, oh, they are just 4. Today, they have seen battalion and they have gone to the abyss. I want you to understand that there is nothing I have said that did not come to pass. The only thing remaining is the declaration of Biafra. I am giving you these instances so that for you who are in a better position to fund this liberation, to support the liberation, and you are staying behind the scene and castigating what we're doing, believe me, the consequences is heavy. I want you to understand that in South Korea, those who did not support their freedom are not citizens. You renew your residence permit every year. We are going to have something tougher than that. You see all of you in the US, all of you in America, all of you in Biafra land, believe me, you are going to see law that will bend your mouth. Now we have been able to inaugurate and unveil the Biafra Liberation Army and all forces of Biafra. And the idea is to make sure we arm them to the teeth. The time we complain about the killings by the Nigeria Terrorist Army Police, DSS, is over. Completely over. We can never complain again. So it is gun for gun. Bullet for bullet. Bomb for bomb. Until you leave our land and go back to Nigeria. Those who think that we are going to keep silent when we are being butchered and killed, I'm sorry to disappoint you. I will fight even when I am not breathing. I will continue to fight. But let me tell you, you will not have the opportunity to make me not to breathe. I will destroy the entity called Nigeria as fast as possible. The destruction of Nigeria is to safeguard Biafra people. The destruction of the evil entity, a terrorist entity called Nigeria, is for self-defense of the Biafra people. Women and children, we've paid the ultimate price by sacrificing many millions of Biafrans for the past years. The difference here is when those people were being sacrificed for one Nigeria, this strategy was a failure. The strategy that led to the sacrifice of many millions of Biafra was a failure. Today, we know better. Nigeria will die silently until Biafra will rise, and the flag will go up and rise among nations. Some of the people who call themselves Ohaneze, they placed bounty on me. They thought when they placed bounty on me, I will go into hiding. I am still standing here. The funny thing is that the name of the person who placed that bounty, I don't hear him. I don't see him writing again. I don't know where he is. Is he tired of giving bounty on my head? Please ask the cripple Isi Guzoro. Is he tired of putting bounty on my name or giving bounty on me? Well, let me tell you, the more the days, the dangerous will become. This danger we are becoming in order to make sure that our women and children are safe. That they can no longer be scared of going to the market because the Nigeria terrorist-controlled army will come to burn down their villages. I want to use this opportunity to play this video for Biafrans to see. They say we are in the bushes. They thought propaganda can win a war. Propaganda can never win war. For us to be able to get to this level, we have defeated Nigeria, neutralized them, delegitimized them, and we are going to do this from village to village, from town to town, from city to city, until Biafra land is completely captured. This is Biafra army. Biafra resistance fighters in the street of Biafra land. After their parade, why they would tell you, oh, the Nigeria army have done this and done that. You know, when I tell you people how we neutralize them, they thought we are joking. Let them come here. This is completely under the control of Biafra army. And more are coming. And you know, the next thing, some of them say, oh, they don't have weapons. They don't have weapons. They did not have weapons. It's only few people have weapons. The same people will not be talking about how we resist and repel the terrorists in uniform each time they come. We don't repel them with ordinary hand. We repel them with the same equal measures of firepower. And you don't tell us what to do. We don't display our arms. What I did last time was to show them that we can actually say no-fly zone and we can enforce it. I said after Finland Convention, things will never remain the same. And from tomorrow, things will never remain the same. We are now back to full liberation of Biafra. We now have a government. We now have two governments. We have the government in the homeland, and we have the exile government. Those of you who have been appointed to head the government of the de facto in the homeland, you will be communicated internally on what and how this is done. This evening, I am informing Biafra people that the de facto government will tax every Biafran, and the tax is called the Biafra Liberation Tax. The Biafra Liberation Tax is a tax that will be imposed by the Biafra de facto government in the homeland. And this tax will be used to buy weapons that we use to protect our land and defend ourselves against external aggression. Biafra will be the only nation that will defend itself aggressively within Nigeria until the declaration of Biafra. Because we want to put every culpability where culpability is and run a transparent government. You will be hearing from time to time instructions and directives, especially on the issue of finance. The Biafra de facto government has a receipt. War, defense, security requires fund, requires money. And if you make yourself available to be used by the enemy in order to demoralize our people, you are also going to be a victim of insecurity. If out of hatred, jealousy, greed, you fight against your own security, you will become a victim of insecurity. I want to briefly tell you how Biafra is going to come. At this point, we have over 100,000 personnel of the Biafra Liberation Army and the Biafra Resistance Fighters across Biafra land. Our aim is to make sure that we have every sophisticated weapon needed to defend our land. And the delegitimization of Nigeria have started, as you all know, within Biafra land. We delegitimize Nigeria until the last person remaining. What I mean the last person is that we delegitimize local government, we delegitimize state government, delegitimized the federal present in Biafra land. Where people are fighting freedom, we're going to fight our own differently. So in the course of delegitimizing Nigeria terrorist government in Biafra land, we will raise a dust. And by then, they will be shouting, can they conduct a referendum? We are going to close our ear to that. Make sure the delegitimization of Nigeria is ruthless. After that, when we are satisfied that indeed we have delegitimized Nigeria from the security apparatus to the lowest, that we can now conduct a referendum just like what you see on the screen of the Biafra Liberation Army freely moving in our territory. We are going to make it like that. And then after that, we'll conduct a referendum. And during the time of referendum,
ndị be anyị daalụ nne nụ ka unu sikwa wee na-esonyere anyị n'ife anyị na-eme na Eastern News 24. Ọ na-anụgo n'ihe Biafran Prime Minister kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi tata, ka ife nwere ike ikwu gbasara maka ya bụ ife ịnụrụ. Anyị na-anya ya, ihe a bụ Eastern News 24 ka anyị si wee na-ewetara unu ozi a. O kwuru ya dịka o si wee dị, mana alụ nna atinye bụ ọ ka mma na-erelizi Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ka mmiri a na-elu ka ọ lapụ izo. Ọ ka mma na-erelizi Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ka mmiri a na-elu lapụ izo, maka ebe mmiri na-elu abụrụ obere mmiri, ọ nnukwu mmiri ka ọ ebe mmiri zoo ọma ndịkwa mma. Ọ gwara ka ọ ha m n'ọnụ. Daalụ nne na ya bụkwa Eastern News 24 ka si na-wetara n'ozi.